We are 10 weeks into the COVID-19 pandemic and all the circumstances, all the restrictions, all the consequences that go with that. Hopefully you're managing well as we go. But now we're in the position where the country is opening back up again. Restaurants, businesses, churches are opening. When you think of that, does it give you feelings of worry and fear, or feelings of hopefulness, or a little or a lot of both? Our thoughts are very powerful and have a big influence on us. The Apostle Paul had a real sense of this. In Romans, he said, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." And then in Philippians, he said, "Whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable or excellent, let your mind dwell on these things." Don't just think about them, let them chew on them for a while. And then finally in 2 Corinthians, he said, "Hold all thoughts captive." Now, psychologists also use this concept, and they talk about harnessing our thoughts to make them work for us. So when you think of harnessing an animal like a horse or a mule, we get them to work for us. That's why we put harnesses on them. So I use a principle called the think, feel, do model that I find really helpful in harnessing my thoughts and getting them to work for me. Now, as you look at the model on the top, you'll see a box that says event. Now, events happen in our lives. Now, how we think about these events has a big impact on what we feel about these events. And what we feel about these events has a big impact on what we do or the action we take. Now, this is called a think, feel, do cycle. And we usually have either positive or negative think, feel, do cycles. Now, let me walk you through a real life event for me. I got a call from the dentist this week, and I am scheduled to go in on Thursday for a dental appointment, a long overdue one. And a negative cycle would be me at the think part. If my thinking and my self-talk is, I'm not ready for this. There's no guarantee that the virus won't be there. There's a lot of people that are going in and out now. And if I get the virus, I may die. So that kind of thinking and self-talk leads to feelings of worry and fear and possibly even dread, and would lead to the action of canceling that appointment and neglecting dental care. So that's a negative think, feel, do cycle. A positive think, feel, do cycle would be at the same event, the dentist, but at the think part is that my thinking and my self-talk is, I've been going to my dentist for a good while. He's excellent. He's very cautious. He actually sent an email out with all the precautions that they're taking as they open back up again. Oh, and by the way, I'm a Christian, and I can pray for God's protection and his guidance as I move forward. Now, I still may have some anxiety and some fear, but it may be lessened, and then also the confidence that I'm walking out in a godly way. So that would lead to me following through on the appointment and the event of getting good dental care. So hopefully this has been helpful to you in examining and managing your own thoughts when events come up in our lives. But if you continue to be stuck in negative thoughts, please don't deal with those alone. Call a friend, call a family member, or call the church. There's people here waiting and wanting to help you with whatever the concerns are that you have. Thank you very much, and God bless.